What is up, traders? I'm Mike from GYLD. This is another market review, and before we get started, make sure to visit gyldtrading.com for some of the cheapest challenges on the market. We're also running a promotion, so make sure to use code GYLD20 for a 20% discount on all our challenges. Now let's get straight to the video. Alright, you guys, starting with the dollar index as usual. We can see that in the previous week we pulled back into these levels of resistance, so personally I'm eyeing some shorts from these zones, with this previous low being a target. Obviously this looks like a good level of support. However, judging by the momentum, we get a impulse down, get a pullback into some level of resistance, we got another impulse down, and now we're pulling back again with some slow momentum. So if we look at the 4 hour, we can see that the pullback started coming in pretty strong. We pulled back about 50% of it. We slow down, we move up, pull back like 70% of it, of the move up. Then we have another impulse up, and the pullback is about 100% of the move. So the pullback is slowing down and it's rolling over. So hopefully beginning of the week we can get some opportunities for shorts from these zones of resistance on the daily time frame, right? Next up we have the euro dollar. Euro dollar, according or aligning with the dollar index rather, we get an impulse up and now we're getting a pullback. So this could be very good for buys, obviously. However, one thing that worries me a little bit is that we haven't really broken this high right here, right? We just wicked above it. But once again, looking at the 4 hour, we can see that the pullback starting out, pulling back, slow down, just inching its way down, and then every move up is getting more rapid. So once again, this could be good for buys in the upcoming week. We could look at some of these zones down here. However, it's best to wait, obviously. Maybe we get a price lower, maybe we get price below this low, and that's gonna be ideal for some longs targeting the previous high over here. All right. Next we have the pound dollar. So pound dollar I don't like too much because with the euro dollar we gotta move up and then we get a nice pullback. That's not just one-sided, it's moving both directions, and then the momentum is fading. So that's why I like euro dollar more. Pound dollar, it's just inching its way up. So this one I wouldn't recommend. It's not looking as good, and we're gonna skip it for today. Right, gold next. So previous week we've broken this high, we just wicked it, so it's reasonable to expect at least these prices right now. We're likely headed for the previous low over here, and we will see. We could get lower prices like this or even this, but that's too far in the future right now. So focusing on the current price action, we can expect price to breach these levels down here. So if you get something on the lower time frame indicating shorts, maybe some of these higher levels of resistance over here, or some of these imbalances in price, it could be a good opportunity to sell for the previous low. However, with the dollar weakness, this is a little bit tricky, and it's likely the best course of action to just wait for lower prices and then look to long again, right? Okay, we have Bitcoin next. So Bitcoin, we're still stuck in this consolidation we were mentioning for a few weeks now, and after we spiked the bottom of the range, we held back above the range or inside it, and we're currently moving up. So we can expect this to be a pullback before a further move up, targeting the previous high once again. And we're currently already sitting at some decent levels of support, so price action from here will be important. Looking at the 4 hour, yeah, we are pulling back, so the pullback is going, slowing down, consolidation, and then move up. So likely if we get a further move down which fails to make a new low, and then if we get an impulsive move up, we could look to buy and target the previous highs. So that's it for the Bitcoin. Next up we have the US 500. So the indexes, we made new highs on all of them, and with the US 500 we are currently holding above the previous high. So this will be a very strong level of support. However, we are very high, right? We are at all-time highs once again, so ideally we would get some deeper pullback. Maybe some of these zones would be good on the 4-hour. And if we get a decent pullback, we could look to target the previous high. However, as I said, we are way too high, so be careful with the indexes. US 100, very much the same once again, since they are correlated. Whilst US 500 was holding and consolidating above the previous high, the US 100 or the Nasdaq, it's inching its way higher. So this is a little bit stronger of an index, so likely this one will provide better opportunity for longs, at least for now, since it's stronger relative to the US 500. Okay, so that's it for this week's price action, guys, and let's get to the economic calendar. Alright, looking at the economic calendar for the upcoming week. On Monday, we're starting with a bank holiday for the Great Britain and the United States, so once again, this is pretty much usual. On Monday, we expect slow movement. It's the beginning of the week, and there's bank holiday for two major players in the market. So we do have some medium impact news for Euro, but do not expect these to make any movements or any drastic movements, since the biggest banks will be on holiday on Monday. Alright, Tuesday, we do have a little bit of medium impact news, but once again, this is one day after bank holiday, so pretty much this is like the true beginning of the week, because Monday was on holiday, so Tuesday is the true beginning of the week. We do have some medium impact news, as I mentioned, but once again, nothing too major. We have some CB consumer confidence for the US dollar, so that could move the market a little bit. However, expect Tuesday to be a little bit slower than usual. Right? On Wednesday, we have the German CPI, so the London session should be very active. Also, Wednesday is generally a very good day for intraday trading, so given that we have German CPI, this could be a very, very good London session. Right? On Thursday, we have GDP for the US dollar, we have jobless claims for the US dollar, and crude oil inventories, which will affect the CAD, Canadian dollar, and the US oil. So Thursday, once again, following up on Wednesday, will likely be a very good day for day trading. We have a lot of news, a lot of medium impact news as well, which will help. So Thursday should definitely be good. And then on Friday, we have the CPI for Euro, and we have core PC price index for the US dollar, filled with a lot of medium impact news for the US dollar, the British pound, euros, and the CAD, Canadian dollar. At the end of the day, we have Chicago PMI, so that's gonna be 9:45 New York time. So Friday also filled with news. Basically, this week we expect Monday to be slow. We expect Tuesday to be the true beginning of the week, since it's coming after bank holiday. So Tuesday likely to be slower as well. However, from Wednesday on, we're picking up the pace with the news, and we have a lot of events in the economic calendar to drive the price. So we wish you guys good luck. I hope you found this helpful. Make sure to leave any comments down below, and I will see you next week. Cheers.